Listen to this. Through your trouble and through your pain, you better believe. God just kept shouting.
I started noticing differences the same week I was diagnosed. As I was working out, I would get extremely tired. As I tried to lift weights, I feel very nauseous and have to vomit. Then I couldn't finish. I would have to leave. Like, I'll still try, but I'll get to the point to where it was just, I couldn't do it.
How many times have I been to school? I was on break last week, and we was on break last week, so
I thought I just like quickly got out of shape because I missed like a week, but turns out I wasn't. It was so much more. I remember every single detail. I asked my mom to take me to go get my physical because I knew I needed it and I knew I wasn't feeling right that week.
May 22nd was actually the day he went to get his paperwork actually filled out. But when he woke up that morning, I noticed that his face was swollen and clammy. Got an emergency call saying that he had to be at the hospital ASAP.
All A's, all A's.
all B's, maybe a C with some eggs.
I'm punching the throat.
I'm like, he go to Cass Tech. He can't miss no days. Then she was like, no, he need to be there like yesterday. I go to the school and class was changing or whatever when I initially got there. So they was like, well, he's in the auxiliary gym. I run to the auxiliary, literally run to the auxiliary gym. By now, I'm overwhelmed, I'm sweating, and just totally through. Crying like somebody don't beat me down because I can't find him to get him where he needs to be.
I didn't know what was going on. She was very frantic.
Obviously, it's something going on. Your mama crying, the coach is sitting here, it's a bunch of coaches standing around. And you come out, instead of seeing what's wrong with me, you giving chest bumps, boop, boop. Now I'm irate.
She was like, boy, go hurry up, get your stuff. We gotta go. I'm like, what's wrong?
Boy, did you hear me say come on? You gotta go. What?
I didn't think anything was wrong, but she was like, we went to the hospital. They said your lab results came back very abnormal.
Of course, I'm a little overwhelmed, and by this, they don't took blood, they don't did all of this, and then by the time the doctor comes in there, she sits down.
The doctor came in, she said, you have chronic kidney failure, or chronic renal failure.
And it showed that his kidneys was only functioning at 5%. And my life just fell. I'm like, oh my God, Jesus. And so many words like, you know, this was, God sent you just a blessing because you could have been making other arrangements. You know how hard that is to hear?
I asked her, would I be able to play football again? She said, no.
And a tear fell out of his heart, his eyes, and my heart fell in my feet. It was just like to see him doing something he loves so much that he can't do anymore. You went from a football field to a dialysis machine, literally, in a matter of days.
I was in denial. I didn't really understand what was going on. I did understand, but I didn't want to believe it because I just felt so normal. And then mom was crying, sisters was crying, but I didn't cry, really, I didn't. Until I seen my mom cry, like, that's the one thing I can't really handle.
Lost my house and my job at the same time. Lost my job for attendance, for trying to save the home. And went to work, came back, and they had set all our stuff out. So we lost a lot. We moved and we starting from scratch. When I say literally starting from scratch, we start from scratch. Terry needs a kidney. He needs a kidney. That's all he needs. That's the only thing in life that I can't fight to provide for him. Is a kidney. Because I've always been that person to have and to do. and to actually humble myself to say, hey, I can't do this by myself. It was one of the hardest things in the world.
Awesome.
That you're actually here. Until this kidney is in and out the door, I'm here. And not just for my son, but for so many children. We go up here to children's and there's so many kids that you really don't know how serious it is until it becomes your child.
He'll be able to go back into school in September.
Right now I feel as though we're closer to the finish line because the beginning, this time last year, could nobody told me my life would have changed so dramatically by June. In less than a month today, 1 year, my life shook upside down.
My mom has helped me a lot, especially because she put out flyers, she put it on Facebook, she spread the word of what was needed for me, which means the world to me. I wouldn't give her up for anything.
I give the Lord praise, and I just go about, reflecting. I reflect, and I'm blessed. I say that every day. I'm truly blessed.